Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to do another coloring sheet. This can be fun for an adult or for a child, and the reason being is because I grabbed one of these. I thought it would be kind of interesting to try making something with the old, remember it was a spirograph is what the game was called when you were younger. And this is the same concept, except it was only at the dollar store, so it didn't cost much. So it's a little different. I really would need to break this apart, but I don't want to break it apart because it has some moving loose pieces in here. So I think you put your paper on this. I'm going to take these little things out of here and place this surface here. And this is where you put your paper at. Now, what you want to do is, I'm still working on this from a previous video. You take a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. And that's good enough for a starter sheet. When you get comfortable with these, you can make them larger. So let's see. I'm not sure if it'll turn out so well in here, because it runs off the edge of the page here and here. But let's see. I don't want to use a really big one. Let's see if this will work out on here. I did these a couple of times before. I'm going to pick, what I'm going to do, there's multiple dots all through here. So you want to make sure you have an ink pen that'll fit through there, or a pencil lead that'll fit through there. Alright, so I'm going to pick one that I feel will stay on the page when I go twirling around. There, I lock that down. Hopefully that'll hold it. There's a little latch here on the front because it does kind of move. Alright, let's see if we can get, I don't want a full spirograph shape. I just want an outline, sort of. So I'm going to go in here and just see what kind of shape it makes. And I stop there. And the reason I stop there is because this, let's see if I can bring it in for you. This shape is going to cross over here, and this line is going to cross over there. So I'm going to leave that open like that just for a second, and I'm going to come to one of my other items and see if I can put something kind of fanciful or fancy free in there. I would love to put a heart in there, but the hearts are shaped slightly different than what I want. So I'm looking to see what will go, and I picked up these fun little stencils also from the dollar store. I thought that was cute, but I want something to fit in there. So I think I'm going to use this little birdie because it looks like it may be a bird in a cage. And sometimes that's what you want to do. You want to kind of put things together and make it fun. Something you like and make it fun. So now I'm going to take this out of here because I don't need this anymore. But you can make, this will make a really big one. I'll show you what else you can do with that in just a second. So I'm going, this is the shape of it, but I'm going to turn it this way. I'm going to see if I can get the little bird in the cage right in here, this way. Kind of put him right in there, and now I'm just going to come right on the inside of the stencil and put him in there. Let's see if I want the thick line or just the thin line. I need his feet. You do want him to stand up. He has a little eyeball. I'm just not tracing everything. I like that. That's kind of cute right there. So I can make a thick line or I can make a thin line. I'll go back in and finish that off and make the thicker line. Just kind of make a thick line on the outline of him. And I want to put the heart in there. Remember now, this is your stencil. You can make this look like what you want to make it look like. See how I kind of close that up there? So I'm just going to freehand this right there and make it a full closure. And I just love this what this said, so I'm going to trace this on here. It says little friend, little, and I'm going to put friends over here. And this is what you can do. You just take your time, be creative, because I know you can do this and have fun doing it. And it's nice to put some words in here. I've seen some stencils with other words on there also. So I like that. And you can repeat this little friends over and over and over. Or I can come here and put this little heart here. It's up to you. You can put as much or as few as you like. But I thought that was kind of cute. You're not limited. That's nice. I like that. But I also like some of these other little weird things I see going on here. I really would have liked to have a circle. But I don't see much of a circle on here, so I saw his little eyeball. It looks like little dots here and there. It's the eyeball of this other stencil. The fox here has some dots on him. Let me see if I can come in so you can see that. See those little dots? It's not a lot, but just enough to add variety to your stencil, and that's what you want to do. You want to add variety to it. It keeps it interesting, makes it fun. Just relax and make marks here, there, and everywhere so that you can have fun with it. There's no right or wrong way to do this, only that you have fun with it. Now you may like that and say that's enough, or you can go and put some more stuff on it. Well, let's see if we had something on here. Nothing on there. I was interested in here. I'm not sure what this would look like. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm going to come out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm wondering what would happen if I come in here. I'll use it on a scratch piece of paper, say on the back of this, because I'm not going to draw anything on it. I may, but let's see. When you go around the outside of this, it's like a flowery look. Good enough. I'm going to come in here and do it off of this big piece here. I don't want to go over some of the stuff that I already have, so I'll go around it like that. But I'm not going to go over my focal piece right here. I'm going to have to, it's looking weird up there, so I'm going to have to come here and just make those things look, make those big round things look random. Because it looked really wonky coming off this big piece here. So this is what I'm doing with it. And as you're adding to it, you can decide if you like something or not. I didn't want to mess up the word friends, but this one offsets that one on that side. This offsets that one, and this one is here, and I need to put something down here on this corner. And I left this middle piece alone. I didn't do anything to that. So that I added a lot to it, but that's what you do. Just keep adding stuff to it until you get to a spot where you say, okay, that I think that's great. I could have put either of these in there, but that one, the owl would have fit. It would have fit also. But I wanted to make sure it fit, and these other ones are a little too big to fit inside that little weird shape I made with the spiral graph. Okay, I hope you have fun with this. Thanks for joining me. Until next time.